Well, I was at the office today, and of course we had to fly the Confederate colors for a little more spirit. Hey, I do this kind of shit. There's no clients around, so this is like an office. It's like this is only part of it. It's probably a third of it, and yeah, bunch of stuff going on in there, and I don't do this stuff that much no more because I don't really want to, but I really could if I want to. Believe me, I know my shit. But I gotta say, man, my style is like this, and I've always been noted for this. You don't do this constantly, though. You don't, like, throw in crazy shit constantly, but I have a way of, like, breaking up the ice and all the freaking phony dorks that get around, they act too professional, they're afraid to say something, they're afraid to do something, and I just kind of like, eh. So anyway, yeah, it's flying the colors here today, and don't be insulted by this flag. I mean, if you hate this flag, I look at it like, the hell with the bullshit, fight against the IRS, whatever, and it's just IRS people all over the place, man. Believe me, I don't know. Everybody's human though. It's all how you play it. And you got to watch, you can't go too far overboard on it one way or the other. But, yeah, we was in there, we was talking, there was like, it was actually $1.5 billion project in Florida that was going on. And by the way, my cat Putin, I just thought of this, he's Confederate gray. That's his color, man. He's Confederate gray cat. He's not only Russian, he's a Confederate. But anyway, yeah, we were like talking about some stuff, and I don't know. I can't really talk about it because I got some pretty good ideas on a lot of things. And I tell you the truth, I don't care. A lot of people think there's big business, there's small business, there's in between business, but always the guy that is on the line, that's the one I stick up for. Yeah, I know, like, there's people that are way up there. They're not way up there. They're just like everybody else. But that's the guy I stick up for all the time. And I know sometimes people get mad at these. Well, I'm not talking about anybody in particular, but I'm just saying is like a lot of times they see people, driving a Rolls Royce around, or they got, yeah, I'm serious, God, I feel sorry for that guy. But they got pressure, man, because when they're like the Harry Truman sitting in the desk, the buck stops here, their ass is on the line. Even if they got a lot of money, all the lots of money is on the line, too. They could fuck up. So I always stick up for that guy, because they're trying to not just make money, but they got a vision, and they try to do things a certain way, so. But, I was thinking about some stuff, and, I was like, before I put something out about this Obama guy, and Obama, not the flag, I'm not talking about the flag. He lit up the White House with the rainbow, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, Fruit Loop colors when Supreme Court passed some kind of ruling or something. And I was like, oh, man, here he goes. This guy, I mean, he's, well, whatever, man. Do what the hell you want. But I was like saying, a lot of this stuff can work in your favor. Some people get aggravated at this. And I was thinking, well, this is $1.5 billion project. And, they're going to ask questions. You're going to ask this about who said this and who said that. And you're going to go to court and you're going to do all this other shit. And I says, well, this is what you could do. You can have the two main partners. They can get married in a gay marriage, and since they're married, legally, they can't testify against each other. And of course, that ain't going to happen, but we're going to bring that, that's going to be brought up to the investigators, that's going to be the plan if they don't go fucking easy on them. I don't know. You got to be cool under pressure, but well, I'm not always cool under pressure, man. I get pissed off and shit, but yeah, it's like, I don't know what the hell. Sometimes I think of these crazy ideas, and they don't like work in itself whereby the idea works, but somehow it opens up something for another way where people, it kind of breaks down those rigid walls, you know? So, and I can tell you, man, you know, actually this Confederate flag thing, man, I kind of liked it. I'm actually applying for it. I'm trying to figure out how to apply to the Confederate Sons of America. I got all my applications together. I don't know if they need original military records or some shit. I got some stuff over genealogy sites with the mil-spec roll and stuff. But you know, when I'm applying for it, I'm putting my military discharges in there and my thing from the Marine Corps for a battalion high shooter. We'll fix them damn Yankees, man. I don't give a shit. It's really just for humor. You know, I'm not freaking being serious about it. But, yeah, that's really like sometimes. But you can't be playing games all the time, you know. But that's usually how I do shit. And it works. It works. Because in these professional environments, man, they all got their head up their ass, man. It's like, and you know, I played a game and I'm just like one of them in there, and I'm talking just like they are, and then I'll come out with something that they're like, whoa, you know, and it works though, because it actually breaks the dams of ice and all that type of stuff. And you know, actually, I'm starting to think about this flag. This flag could be a moneymaker in a lot of ways. I mean, yeah, you could sell it, but you know, actually, I'm looking at. Well, I don't want to make it, you know, anybody pissed off. I mean, you know, if somebody hate it and you think it has to do with slavery, well, what you do is you get the black-colored flag and with the orange cross, and you think of it as the Malcolm X modified version or something, you know? Do that. I mean, they got those. I got one of those, too. But, you know, it's almost like there's a lot of ways around things. Sometimes things that are look like they're not opportunities. That's like that. There's, you know, everything's falling apart, and you can make some things out of that, possibly. But I found out a lot of times almost every freaking time, it doesn't. It's like it doesn't even always work. Most of the time, it don't work. But it's like trying to move a big freaking ball and get the inertia going. I mean, it could take a couple years of persistence before something really works in your favor. And, but, you know, if you give up right away, man, you know, well, what the hell. I guess that was like that story, you know, in a way, I don't know about this Trump guy, man, but I don't know. I guess there's one story I heard him say about, you know, the guy that was in business. He started a soda machine. He called it 1-Up. Then he tried 2-Up. Then he tried 3-Up. He stopped at 6-Up, and if he would have went one more time, he would have 7-Up or whatever, some shit. But, yeah, corny, freaking stupid thing. But, you know, in a way, that guy was right about that. Because a lot of times when you think things are worst, that's when you actually, you know, turn into a diamond, you know, and you do better. So, anyway, just want to put this out because, you know, even the guys on the top, their asses on the line. Corporations suck. I hate corporate environments to the max. I do. I personally do. But I know one thing. I've always gotten along with, like, an entrepreneur that was extremely aggressive, and he had, I mean, even if the guy, it didn't matter if the guy had loads of money. Because their ass is on the line. I don't know, like when it gets to be like corporation/government, I hate that shit. I hate that environment too. But I have no problem getting along with people with a lot of money, actually, I guess, because they're the same way, actually. They're crazier than the average people, man, believe me. There's a lot of crazy shit that goes on. But, yeah, I was kind of looking at some video here just recently, and I just figured I'd comment on this. Not exactly what I was looking at, but I just noticed that there's a lot of times things that you think they don't work out, and they do work out. Because every time, I notice one thing, anytime somebody try to fuck me over, I can tell you that, man, I know this. Maybe they did in the beginning, but it didn't work long term, man. No way in hell. No way in hell. No way in hell. It's because it just goes the other way around. Like this thing with Obama, man. This is the funniest shit. this thing with the lesbian, gay. He lights up the White House like that. I was like thinking, holy shit. But yeah, man. I mean, how many people are going to get married that are not gay, that are just going to get married for benefits in the government? Fucking idiot. You know what I mean? You know how many people are going to be doing that shit? This guy, man, he ain't thinking for shit. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, my God. What a mess. What a mess. So anyway, think outside the box. And, the more the rule freaks try to control us, the hell with them. And, right now, I tell you the truth, I'm going to have a lot of fun with this flag deal because, I ain't trying to piss nobody off, piss off anybody. And like I just said, they got the version with the black flag with the orange cross that looks like that with the stars. Hey, it's the Malcolm X modified version. I'm just like, since the powers that be hate this flag so much, I'm like, hey, everybody should adopt it, man. You know what I mean? Piss them the hell off. I don't give a shit. I don't care, man. That's what I'm looking at. I'm thinking it like, it's like rebel against the bullshit. And that's just how I am, man. It's just how I am. I says, the hell with all the bullshit. Think outside the box. And, no matter who and actually I even made a remark, about one of the attorney bitches. I says, yeah, I'm going to make a suggestion that she can share an adjacent cell with Hillary Clinton. She could be her legal advisor. So anyway, over and out. I don't want to say too much. I can't talk about this shit that was going on. I can't. A lot of crazy shit, man. But, I got my confidant here, Putin the cat. I tell Putin the cat everything. He knows everything. But only I understand him. See, that's the advantage of giving a cat information, because only I understand him. No investigator, no government agency is ever going to figure out what this cat knows. But he knows everything. See, I forget everything. People tell me stuff, and I'm thinking, well, before I forget, I tell it to Putin the cat. Because Putin the cat is extremely smart. He remembers everything. But you know what? If they go to ask him a question, he'll play dumb and he'll go, meow, meow, brrr. He'll do that kind of shit. And the investigators will be like, well, we can't get nothing out of this guy. And, but he'll have all the information. He'll know all the secrets. So, and they can't make Putin the cat testify in any court, too. So that's the ace in the hole. And he's wearing the Confederate colors at all times because he's got gray fur. So anyway, chill out, man. We're going to fight the power one way or the other. Because, it can't be frontal assault because they're too damn big. But as far as sneaky attacks, we're very good at that. Because this is Rabbi Synergy signing off. And don't worry, man. This rabbi is all on the people of the side of the people. So don't worry about it.